Very good morning, 10th standard. Let us move forward with our next part of the chapter, that is female reproductive system. Okay, as you can see, I have already drawn a kind of rough diagram. Okay, you can refer to the one given in the textbook, and you have to practice both the male and the female. Keeping in mind that the female reproductive part deals with most of the reproductive procedure, creating an individual, here you will learn a lot more detail as compared to male reproductive part. Okay, so now let us start with the labeling. That means we are going to first see what parts or organs are there in this particular concept. So here, if you can see, one by one we are going to start naming them. Okay, so as you can see that there is a canal. Okay, then there is a opening, okay, passage, then there is a cavity. Okay, and this cavity is supported by two tube-like structures. So one by one we will start labeling them. So the very important first part is the ovary. Okay, one is ovary and two means ovaries. Okay, so the basic reproductive part in females is number one, ovaries, a pair of ovaries. Okay, now in these ovaries there are, okay, for each of them we are going to write their features and we are going to discuss what they contain. Okay, they contain thousands of eggs when a girl is born. So you can see that this is the storage sac already having thousands of eggs when the girl child is born. Okay, but how are these eggs when the girl child is born? They are unripe, yeah, not mature. Okay, they are unripe. But when puberty is attained, when that particular individual attains puberty, then what will happen? These thousands of eggs will start mature. Okay, and now we'll say that this particular individual is fit for reproduction. But how will the concept of maturity be understood? We'll learn after we do the procedure. मतलब हम ये पढ़ लेंगे, उसके बाद there is a concept of fertilization. उसमें we will learn that what is the meaning of attains puberty, menstrual cycle. We'll come to know about that after this concept. Okay, so right now we know that ovaries are the storehouse of eggs. Okay, a girl child is born with thousands of eggs, and when she gets matured, attains puberty, those eggs are started releasing. Now as you can see, both the sides, the ovaries are connected with tube-like structure. Okay, now what are these tube-like structure? As they are connected to ovary से जुड़े हुए, तो आप उसको क्या बोल सकते हैं? या तो आप बोलिए oviduct. Duct means again a passage, or you can say fallopian tube. Okay, so when the egg is released, जब आपको समझ में आ गया होगा देख के कि ये thin tube like structure जो है, oviduct जिसे बोल रहे हैं, fallopian tube जिसे बोल रहे हैं, it will facilitate the moving of egg. It will facilitate the moving of egg. So second is the oviduct or fallopian tube. What does it do? It facilitates the movement of eggs from ovary to the uterus. Okay, it facilitates the movement of egg from ovary to the uterus, moves egg from uterus, from ovaries. Also a very important concept which you'll learn after this in fertilization. The fallopian tube is the site of fertilization. Very important concept. Site of fertilization is the fallopian tube, means when the sperm will enter, fertilization यहाँ कहीं होता है. Okay, we'll see that in the later concepts. Number 3.